Hey everybody, Silver here with another Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Achievement Guide. This time we're doing 3 at once, 343 Guilty Spark. This one's for Jenkins and Breaking Quarantine. So you can see, instead of going straight at first, I went to the left of the Pelican and just went down this way, which is a little shortcut. You're going to hop on top of this rock and then jump up to the fern right there, which I forgot to jump right there, but there we go. Jump onto the fern. You skip this whole little area behind you. You'd have to fight some jackals and grunts up there, which we don't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Also, normally there's a little battle out here. You could just run into the base. Why do that battle when you could just not do that battle? So we're saving time here, even though we don't need to be saving time at this point because we're not in the Forerunner facility yet. But now we are. So we got to do this in 21 minutes or less. It's going to be a piece of cake. Put the bandana skull on so you have unlimited ammo and grenades. I say that for every guide in Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. Just throw bandana on. It can't hurt. So at first you're just fighting a bunch of grunts and jackals, and you could really just nade them, especially the jackals. They're annoying with their shields, having to shoot around them and everything. So just throw a grenade at them, keep running. The achievements we're doing are 343 Guilty Spark, which is complete level 343 Guilty Spark on any difficulty. We're also doing this one's for Jenkins, which is kill 50 flood combat forms on heroic or harder, which I'm not sure why that's an achievement because that seems pretty easy on this level. And we're also doing Breaking Quarantine, which is escape the Forerunner facility on 343 Guilty Spark in 21 minutes or less. And we come across the crazy Marine here. Jump up on here. The burning pillars, or burning ramps rather. Ramps are not anywhere close to pillars, but my vocabulary failed me there. So you wind through this bridge you could activate to get across. And this whole level could seem kind of confusing at first, but once you do it a couple times, especially with the new lighting, with the new anniversary graphics, it makes it a lot easier. So I skipped the probably one of the best Halo cutscenes of all time, just to save some time. That wouldn't contribute to saving any time for the achievement, but just so you don't have to sit through it. You could sit through it on your own, if you'd like to. So at first there's going to be 3 doors that open with just infection forms, which are the little popcorn flood. So you could just take most of them out just by throwing a couple grenades at the doorway they're coming out of. And then there's going to be a bunch of combat forms coming out of the door you came through. So it's going to be kind of tough to count 50, but I'll try to revert back to my preschool days where I watched Sesame Street, and the count was there, and we counted a lot of things. All right, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So there's, like I said, there's a ton of combat forms in this level. You'll definitely easily get the 50 kills as you make your way through this. So 6, 7, we'll say. I think I probably killed more with that grenade I threw in the doorway at first, but there's another one. 8. Go over this bridge. 9. 10. And I could be going faster, but I'm just trying to kill a bunch of combat forms. Boom. 100. Achievement unlocked. Just kidding, that wasn't 100, but it was a handful. The best weapons to fight the flood with are the pistol and the shotgun, which we don't have the shotgun yet. So instead of going into that door behind us, we want to go right here. It's better to stay on top when you can. Sometimes you got to jump down, but I think I actually fall down here because I'm an idiot. Makes it a little bit harder, but whatever. We could deal with it. Again, we could be going much faster if I just went into the door to the left, and I fall down right there. But trying to get all these 50 kills. And I counted while I was playing, and I definitely got 50, so you could use this as a guide if you'd like on who you want to kill. There's definitely a lot of flood that I skip at the end, though, because I had got my quota of 50 kills, so. The assault rifle, I would say, is the second or the third best weapon to take out the flood with. Actually, that's not true. The plasma rifle might be better. Also rockets, but we won't get into rockets. The assault rifle is good for mopping up the infection forms, but other than that, the shotgun and magnum are definitely the best weapons. So you're going to take a left right here, and there's a shotgun on the ground. You're going to pick that up. And now we're open for business. So we're going to get on this elevator. I could get on it now and activate it, but I decided to kill those 3 combat forms first. Again, for that silly achievement. So you'll come down, and there's going to be some flood with weapons now. What is this? At least they don't have rocket launchers like they do in the library. Actually, I missed the overshield. There's overshield in that back room. The room with the elevator in it. It's on the top of the doorway. There's some Covenant crates that are all in a pile there, and you could walk up them and get some overshield. Totally ignored that, though. So keep throwing nades. There's camo that was up there. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. I skipped the overshield and the camo. I was really just blowing through this. Watch out for those rooms. Sometimes there's a flood form in there. I should probably clarify, flood combat forms, which is what this achievement is for, are either the elites that are converted to flood or the humans. So basically the ones that could wield a weapon. The bipeds, not the little popcorn flood. And also not the carrier forms, which are not even in this level. The carriers are the big ones with tiny stubby legs that explode when you kill them and release infection forms, the tiny poppy ones. Mary Poppins. A flood story. Again, just going to town with this shotgun. That's another good thing to do if you don't have an assault rifle with the infection forms, especially when you have unlimited ammo, or mostly when you have unlimited ammo. Just throw a grenade in the middle of the room, and the infection forms are always chasing you, so they'll just walk right over it and die, which is nice. It's very nice of them. So this room, you gotta jump up over there. And jump up onto that kind of broken little ledge there. And it's an obvious thing, but it's helpful to just always be looking for a door that's green. There is actually a door or two that is green in this level, but it's like broken shut, which is kind of a pain in the ass. So this room, or this doorway rather, has a ton of flood that spawns over here. So you want to throw a few grenades in there before you get in there. Especially on Legendary. This is heroic right now just for the video, but also the terminal is above that doorway. We came into this room. So you would activate the elevator and then jump onto the doorway, the top of the doorway, to get the terminal. I'll have a separate guide for that, though. So that was well under 21 minutes. That was probably like 10 minutes just to escape the facility. So achievement unlocked. Bravo. Good job. We also, I'm pretty sure we have 50 combat form kills. And we're about to beat the level 343 Guilty Spark on any difficulty. So just hang tight, guys. You could just hug the right, which is what I'm doing. Don't run off yet. And then once you're, just keep hugging the right, and you're in this kind of valley, and a bunch of flood fall down from each side in multiple places. So I like to hang left now at this point once I'm out in the watery swamp area, and I head towards this red light, and then I go towards the other red light to my left. And when I do that, it seems to trigger the sentinels to come more quickly. But I did not go to that second red light that I'm talking about yet. You could see it in the distance. There's the first light I was talking about. Come on, don't make a liar out of me. And there's the, you can kind of see the red light right there. And then I just go towards the structure right here, and that seems to trigger the sentinels to come down and help you out. And the sooner the sentinels spawn, the sooner the level ends, so. Just waiting for 343 Guilty Spark to come down and help us out. Or just teleport us away. And end the level. And once the sentinels come, the level ends when the flood forms are no longer there. So you want to help them out. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Click like and subscribe, and keep checking back. I got a lot more coming out. Peace.